Welcome everybody. This is episode 3 on the Night Show, season 3. Today I have a really cool guest. It's one of those guests where you rarely talk to, but you know you're cool with, so I'm very excited about this episode. And I just realized, before I get capped in the comments, I realized that this is a fake tattoo. It's a hard jewelry tattoo. I got it from this. I just wanted to scare my Hispanic mom. So don't cap in the comments. Don't be like, he's trying to fucking have tats and be a poser. But today we have the lovely Adonis. Adonis, right? I feel like I fucked that up.
Nah, you're good, bro. It's Adonis.
Adonis, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How was the drive over here?
Bro, that shit was crazy. Like, when I tell you, I told you before the interview, I had 3 panic attacks. I have a genuine, and I can't stress this enough, a genuine fear of the forest and the dark. I kid you not, I thought I was in a horror film. My fucking, tire pressure light came on. I was praying. I was like, God, bro.
You thought you were done for.
If God's trying to send me home early, bro, I can't do nothing about it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But that shit was scary as hell, bro. So
just to inform everybody, it's not a forest. It's kind of like
bro,
there's just trees around you. It's not a forest. You're perfectly fine.
Bro, that's just a forest, bro.
Damn, my bad.
That shit's crazy.
Nah. So look. So this is how we met. We went to a heaven event. We went to a concert. Well, I don't even know what it was at Sandman Studios, and keep in mind there's a few hundred people there walking around. And then you come up to me and you're like, hey, I know you or something like that.
Facts.
And I was like, who are you? Because you haven't posted pictures of yourself. You were just posting pictures of that you've taken.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait, who are you? And you're like, oh, I'm lovely Adonis. And I was like, oh shit, oh fuck,
Ironically, because I follow Pesty. Shout out Pesty, bro. He was a real dope, bro. Shout out Pesty. And he posted the interview I had together, and I was like, oh shit.
Is Pesty Swami your real name?
No, it's not.
And you are not going to say your real name out there, right?
I'll give you my other fake name.
What's your other fake name?
Pablo West.
I watched it literally 2 days before the Heaven event. I'm engaged. I watched the whole thing. I even watched the seasons 1. Shout out him too. And I was like, damn, this is fire as fuck. Who is this kid, bro? And I'm looking. Boom. I show up to the Heaven show. I'm walking with my girl, and I look to my left, and you're just videotaping and everything. And I was like, yo, that's Saint right there, bro. Came up to you. I was like, yo, I love your work. I'm lovely Adonis. Because, I don't really show my face that much. I feel like I still don't want to show my face as much because I feel like my work is more important than showing my face. You know what I mean? So,
do you think this is a big step?
I'm nervous right now. I never really been in front of a camera.
Yeah.
And when I do get my picture taken, I'm always nervous. I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn,
You'd rather be behind the camera than in front of the camera?
Always.
Yeah.
Always. I don't know. I just want to live. If I get to that point in my career where I'm famous, I just want to have a normal life and let my portfolio speak for itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
No, yeah. No, I get you. I know, 2 other guys who same way, and that's a very unique way of thinking because I feel like not a lot of people think like that. They want to be everywhere. I'll give you an example. I like being behind the camera, but I enjoy being in front of the camera too, And then, for example, I would consider this being in front of the camera type work, because I don't know. I don't know. It's just I got to get used to both things,
For sure, but you're natural, bro. No cap.
Appreciate
you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with it. It's everybody has their own preference, and I just prefer to be the guy behind the camera, and stuff like that, while also enjoying life. You know, because sometimes when you're in the spotlight a lot, your personal life and your career sometimes intertwine in ways you don't, and the ways you do. So,
but sometimes that shit makes you feel like, damn, I'll give you an example. When you came up to me, you told me that, I was like, for me that's crazy because never in my life, no one's ever been like, hey, you're Saint, I know you, or I've seen you, whatever. Because that night, it's happened 3 to 4 times. Three to 4 different people, and I was like, bro, that shit's badass. That shit's
on
sick.
Stage and shit. I was like, damn.
Oh yeah, because they were like, yeah, get on the stage, and I was like, fuck it, I'll be on the stage. And then I took some really cool pictures, in the raw moments, and speaking about that, I also like that about you and your pictures and your work because you take in the moment pictures. You know, you've been hanging out lately with Deep Down South.
It's the
Armani
guys,
and
my
SB.
gang.
And then I'm assuming you take the pictures right there
Of course.
and try to get some good footage and everything comes out great. You know, I'm assuming shit's happening,
Bro,
it's chaotic.
when I tell you that shit is, if y'all ever go to a Deep Down South event, y'all will know how hectic that shit is, how hot it is. But you know, it's the new generation where it's something I'm very proud to be of. I'm proud of my brothers that's a part of that shit. So it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I actually, funny story. When I first started shooting, on my film camera, it actually got broken at Adidas. The mosh pits was so crazy, and we had like a little table, like the one over there. Whole DJ set up. I'm taking pictures. Boom, boom, boom. Mosh pit was hella big. A nigga like bumped into me. Pow, camera fell and it broke. So I was very sad about that one. But
You got a new one, right?
I got a new one,
Yeah.
for sure. But that shit it gets hectic. You've been there, so it's.
I bet you felt fucking terrible.
I was.
Were you able to manage to save all the footage from that night?
For sure, yeah. I luckily, because the thing is, when it dropped the lock where you insert the film, I just managed to get it open with a key, got the film, put it in my pocket, and I was angry because that was my only film camera. But at the end of the day, like, I don't regret anything.
Yeah, you gotta count your losses, you know, because
sure.
Same thing happened to me. I started off with a shitty camera, bought it for $100, and it was a digital camera. So when I bought it, I had it on a tripod, kind of like these, but it was closed, right? And then I was like, I'm gonna use it in about like hours. So I left it right, kind of like setting up to the wall or whatever. And I don't know how it happened. It kind of fell, and it landed lens first, and I was like, fuck. So I grabbed it, and then the lens basically it got stuck. So you couldn't
even
zoom
get
in,
that bitch
couldn't
out.
zoom out. So I could still use it, you know, but I would have to be kind of like a certain distance so it can be focused well. But luckily I bought the second one from the same guy who sold me the first one, and then be able to manage everything, and everything works out great. So I feel you on that. To have your only camera get fucking destroyed, and this was before I even started, bro.
Facts.
So it's like, damn, I didn't even start. Talk
Like
about fucking spawn killing, bro.
It's like a piece of you is like, fuck.
Done. Yeah,
Done,
I felt destroyed. I felt done.
I mean, but we're here now. You know, we got all these new cameras that I'm seeing. You know what I mean? So I'm proud of you, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah. So, let's get a little bit in touch with a little bit about your personal life. So, I'm assuming you live in the South.
Yes, sir.
About what area?
I grew up in Missouri City, and then like after I graduated high school, I moved to like Haiti area.
Yeah.
I miss Missouri City it's just me. I just love that place so much. And when I go back, it's like that. It's like, you know, that nostalgic feeling you feel.
Yeah.
It's like that every time I go back. It's like.
You ever go? Oh, when was the last time you went?
Like 3 weeks ago to get a haircut.
Yeah.
I'll make the trip to go all the way back home.
So you're still in touch with people over there?
Not really, but you know, occasionally, like, hey, what up, man? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when I go to the barbershop, same people that I knew from when I was a kid, chopping it up, catching up. You know what I mean? So, I love it.
Yeah, and then I just found out today that you're Colombian.
Yes.
Were you born here?
Yeah, I was born here. I'm actually a first generation. Yeah. So.
Oh, so that makes sense about the whole tattoo shit. Yeah. Because it's like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's how my people are.
Yeah, like, and the thing is, like, people don't assume that I'm Colombian. Like, every time they'll see me, there's like, oh, he's African American, he's black, whatever, cool. And when I speak Spanish, it's like they're like, what the fuck, like.
Yeah. Give us a little Spanish.
Huh?
Give us a little Spanish.
I can't, bro. I'm a little shy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
No te pongas así.
Stop. I can't. I can't.
All right. Maybe
I get nervous.
Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, just hit me with that. Like.
You. I'll hit it randomly in the interview.
Like, okay, you know.
Unexpected.
But so taking pictures, film camera. Why film?
Because I feel like I feel like it gives me that feeling that I had when I was a kid in Christmas. It's like, you know, that feeling where it's like your parents got you something, you don't know what it is, and when you see it, you're just like, yes, like, you know what I mean? That's the kind of feeling I get from film. over digital, because like with digital you're seeing everything. It's cool, and now you're taking like a million pictures to see which one's the right one. But like with film, it's like you only got one chance, and if you don't, you just get another roll, try again. And when I get my pictures and I see what I got, I'm like the happiest. It's like euphoric in a way. It's like somebody that's on drugs. That's like,
Yeah.
I love it. I still love it to the day. I actually bought a digital camera just to keep it on the side, but overall it didn't give that same feeling, so I like sold it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, film is just, I just love it to the
Yeah.
death.
That's honestly a very, very cool answer. That's a very unique answer. Some people say, "Oh, it looks cooler," or whatever, but that's a very unique, and I've never heard that before.
Appreciate it,
the feeling that you feel
bro. To this
Christmas
day,
time, yeah,
to this day,
because it makes sense. It really does make sense.
It does, bro. Like when shit, when you get a Nintendo DS, you didn't really expect it, because you know we don't really come from money like that. So
Yeah,
when you get that DS or that PSP or whatever, it's like, yo, what? I'm gonna play with this until this whole breaks. That's how my mentality is, and I went through 2-3 film cameras already, and I still love it, regardless.
yeah.
So
No, that's pretty dope. That's honestly very, like I said, very different, very unique on it. Let's talk about Euro's Vision. That is a brand that you're working on.
Yeah.
Currently, you have no post on it.
Mm-mm.
What are you waiting for? What's going on? And tell me about it.
I feel like with Yours Vision, I want to make it to where it isn't as simple as you see it. I want it to be more in depth. It can be a clothing line. It can be sculptures. It could be anything. It's just a lifestyle that I want to show the city of Houston what it's about, without being taking like the typical cliche route of like, all right, I'm gonna just put out printed tees, whatever. Nothing wrong with printed tees, but you know, with my vision, I want it to be something that's remembered. You know what I mean? So I have a bunch of plans on that, just not ready yet.
Yeah.
But I'm excited though. I'm excited. You know I got you when it drops. Don't even worry about it, bro. I got
Waiting
you.
for it.
I got you.
Waiting
Gang.
for it. So that's pretty interesting, you know, that you have a brand, but you don't even know what you want to do with it, kind of, in a positive way, you know. It's
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
you know you want to do something, it's just, we don't know yet. Gonna catch all of us off guard. Very excited for you.
Super.
Very excited for you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Currently,
Appreciate it.
you're working with Deep Down South.
The gang.
For those who don't know who Deep Down South is, pretty sure if you have TikTok, you've seen them. Anybody in Houston with TikTok, at our age, kinda, you probably seen the videos.
Yeah.
How did you get in contact with them?
Originally, okay, before it was called Deep Down South, it was called D1 Radio, and it was just a DJ group with my homie Nate and Sammy, or SB and Rain, and we had a lot of mutual friends, so we would like know of each other but not actually know each other. And one day they had a booking in forgot. Have you been on Richmond Street? It's like in inner Houston. It's like a Columbian Plaza, and it has like
I have, yeah.
Yeah, you know that big ass like hall, like Quinceañera Hall club thing. I don't know if you know it. But they had a booking there, and I was with my brother John, or Blunder, and he said, "Bro, pull up." I pulled up. I wasn't even shooting at this time. I was just you know, in the scene, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Pulled up. We chopped it off immediately. We got along so quick, and it kind of felt like I knew them, even though I never really met them in person before. It was weird. We clicked instantly, and then from then on, like, I just kept showing up to Deep Down South, because that's when they had their parties, small parties here and there, and then that's when I kept going to them, and then they were like, yo, bro, like, your pictures are amazing. Like, I want you to shoot with us. I want you to be a part of the team. And I was like, bro, fuck it. You know what I mean? So I'm happy that it went that way, but I don't know what to say, but
So
I
now
love them.
you're part of the team.
Yeah, it's 6 of us. It's SB, Rain, Diego, 3 in the morning, Armani, which is like our manager, and me. And we're a very solid team, and we're just trying to push the underground scene of Houston out to the light.
Yeah.
You know, because like everybody has their own thing in Houston, and we just want to be the best.
Yeah.
So,
I
cause
feel like that's everybody's goal. Try to be the best.
yeah, everybody should be the best, you know,
Yeah.
regardless who you are. So, yeah, that's the thing. Like, we're just trying to push Houston out to the world so you can see. Cause we did some shows in New York and LA, and we're just trying to venture out. You know what I mean? So, that's the gang, bro.
They're very humble because I went to an event where SP was there, met up with him, and then accidentally met Armani. I didn't know Armani was there, and then SP was like, "Yeah, this is Armani." So we started talking. Very cool, genuine people, honestly.
I love them.
And I'm gonna have them on the show. I think thanks to you as well. You know, you got me the number and everything. We should be having them on the second half. So
Yes, sir.
very excited about that.
Yes,
And
sir.
then they were telling me like about their New York events and everything, and they told me about the one in October, and I was like, I'll fucking be there.
Bro, when I tell you that's gonna be one of the biggest ones yet. Even though we had one recently that was big as fuck, this was gonna be crazy because it's on Halloween. So
Yeah.
you know how the fuck that shit gets. So
No, yeah,
it's gonna be I believe that's Sandman. I believe so.
it's a Sandman.
Salmon event,
yeah.
right? It is Sandman. So man,
Very excited for that one. Honestly, I know they're having one tomorrow.
yeah,
thing.
it's a SB event. So my brother Sammy, he's DJing an event and it's powered by Deep Down South. So if you're in Houston, go check it out. It's on the 27th, and yeah, it's gonna be
I
just as
think this
crazy.
episode's gonna come out a little late, so if
Man.
you went, you had fun,
Exactly.
and if you didn't go, you missed out. Go
You
to the
missed out.
October one.
Crazy, bro.
The October one sounds like it's gonna be pretty badass. Are you gonna be there?
What? For sure.
I'll be there.
That's the gang, bro. If you're
Yeah.
there, let me know, nigga.
No.
I
I'll
got
be there.
you.
I told Armani. Armani was very like telling me that if you're gonna go, let me know. I'll take care of you. This and that. And I
We
was like,
got you, bro.
I'll be there. I
VIP
was like, fuck
treatment.
yeah, I'll be there.
VIP treatment for real.
Nah, so we're gonna go ahead and take a small little 5-minute break. Make sure everything's working great, and then we'll be back. Whenever you're ready, man. Whenever you're ready, we're back. Yeah.
My fault.
You straight. So let's talk about the business. Let's talk about the industry. Not a lot of people know a lot about the industry. All they think, as a photographer, all they think is boom, that's it. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. With the number one problem that every photographer goes through, let me get a friend discount.
A friend discount, bro. I got you. Don't even worry about that, bro.
No, I'm not asking for it. No, I'm saying that's the number one problem
bro.
that a lot of photographers have. Let me get a friend discount.
Not even just the friend discount. It's more or less like that too. That's very important too. But bro, let's link this day. And when the day comes, bro, something came up or whatever, and then it's like, dog, like I bought this film already. All my camera equipment is ready. Like, come on, my nigga, like, you can't just.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that, and like sometimes when I don't even know the person and then I'm supposed to get paid for it, they don't pay properly, and now I have to I'll have to just be like, bro, I'm not gonna process these pictures, bro. I might as well just throw this whole away. So yeah, that friend discount shit is crazy too.
Trust me, I think when I first started, I got the let me get the friend discount
Bro,
for
what?
videos or for pictures, and then my dumbass, I'm not gonna lie, I was barely starting, and I
for
did
sure.
it, but now everybody knows to not ask me that because I'm just simply not gonna. I'm be like, no,
Exactly, bro.
especially with the clothing. People like
They're like, hey, bro, can I have a free shirt? Nigga, I know you since high school.
type
Blase
shit.
blah.
Yeah.
I know you're talking
And
about.
then the craziest one I've ever gotten. And you tell me what was the craziest you got. And the craziest one I've ever gotten was I have a strong following. I'll promote your shit, whatever. Fuck no. I
Facts.
checked the following. You have 600 followers, bro. I was like, no, you don't have a strong following. For me, a strong following is someone with like 10K and up.
For sure.
And like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll send you something for free. If not, there's people who I've reached out personally and be like, hey, can I send you something? And to this day, it works all the time. So for me, that's the insane one. It's like, you really texting me this bullshit. But what's
Facts,
yours? Have
bro.
you ever had a crazy ass one?
Not a friend discount, but me not getting paid properly. I had a shoot with this artist, and bro told me to pull up to the studio, and I pulled up to the studio with my homie. He was a cool dude. And I put a disclaimer before I met him. I was like, hey, bro, these are my prices. At this time, I was barely shooting, so I didn't really know how to price my pictures, or at least have a way of, like, getting it properly. My mistake was, okay, let me go back to the story. I'm going off on a tangent, but at the studio, chopped it up. Bro, it was cool, recording music. I'm flicking them up. Boom, 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 boom. Flicking them up. Listen to the music. Chilling there, vibing out. And when the session was over, bro crumbled up like some money and was like this. Like, he crumbled up, he gave me a dab, like, shake my hand. Boom, and then dip. And my dumbass, I didn't check how much he gave me until I got into the car. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
How much did he give you?
It was like $50.
How much was it worth?
It was like roughly like $100, more or less, $120. Bro gave me half the bread, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? I can't, because the lab that I go to, it costs $25 just for one roll, processing and scanning. So, and I shot like 2-3 rolls, so that's not even gonna cover the cost. That only can cover the cost of like what, 2? I can't do anything with that. I need profit as well, so. Shook my hand, and then I DM'd him. I was like, bro, like, nigga, you didn't even give me like the full payment. And he just kept saying excuses, whatever, blah blah blah. He was like, bro, can I just develop it myself? I'm like, bro, fuck out my face, bro. So that was the craziest one yet. Hopefully there's none like that in the future, but it was partially my fault for not asking for payment up front, and then, you know, so it's accountable on both parties.
Yeah.
So.
No, I feel like I was like that too in the beginning, but now it's like, okay, I learned from my mistakes. So now it's kind of like, okay, the way my pricing works is, like today someone hit me up, like, hey, do you film? And I was like, yeah, I film, you know, like, what do you want? He showed me what he wants, and I was like, okay, cool, you know. Originally, I would say it's $200 worth of, you know, what he wanted. But he seemed really cool. He seemed really nice. So I was like, okay, you know, $200 with a $50 to like get me on that date, and I'm not gonna accept any other offers or anything. You know, it's kind of like to secure the date. $50 to do that, and then $150 whenever I meet you up. You know, and then I told him, I was like, for 3 hours. I'm not saying 200 for 20 pictures. No, 3 hours.
That's really good.
So he was like, oh, but are we gonna take that long? And I was like, I explained, I was like, the reason why I'm telling you that is because, you know, you could take advantage of that. You know, if you have other shit you want to take pictures of, I'm there for it for 3 hours.
Yeah.
You got me for 3 hours. Do what you want. You tell me what you want me to do. I'll take the pictures. I'll take the videos. And not just that. A video takes time. You got to reshoot it. Oh, this came out like this. Let's another take, you know, whatever. So, yeah, I mean, he said he was going to secure the date this Friday. So I was like, okay, bet, you know. But that's how pricing works, you know. Sometimes we try to help you guys out. And we try to be like, hey, here's like, they don't tell you it's a deal, but they try to like put it out there. So you should really read the messages. Right.
Facts.
Yeah.
At least acknowledge the fact that it's this and that.
Yeah. So it's like, come on now.
My pictures aren't really typically shot in the way film should be, if you get what I'm trying to say. They're more intricate. They're more in your face. It's more or less like with my recent drop, I decided to take a different approach and do more like a Bruce Gilden type style, where he was like a run and gun street photographer. He's from New York, so you know how New York is. It's a whole different beast. There's crazy niggas. There's like wild people in New York. So he'll just come up to him, pow, pow, without saying a word, and they're just like confused as fuck. They're like, the fuck? A random guy just took a picture of me, but little do they know, like, when it comes out, it's the most beautifulest thing ever. So instead of me just staying on stage, on the last DDS function, let me get in the crowd. Cause like, kind of have PTSD since I broke my first camera, like in the crowd. So I was like, let me just go in the crowd and see what I can do. I saw niggas raging, like sweat going off, shirt half ripped, half of them are drugged up. I'm like, boom, 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 and it just came out so beautiful.
Perfect. And that's your latest drop, right?
Yeah, that's my latest drop yet. So
that's what I was looking at. Yeah, it's insane what you can do. You can do so much, man. And it's like, if you don't have a fear of, going in the crowds and getting these beautiful shots, you're gonna go somewhere, because it's like not a lot of people like doing that. Oh, my camera's gonna break. You know how you basically face that fear and you're like, I have to, get these shots, and everything came out good. Everything came out nice. So I feel like people need to take more risk like that, So props to you, man. Props to you on that shit, honestly. But I've never been in New York.
Well,
never have. I want to though.
I went one summer and that shit was.
I would want to, but it's like, I don't know anybody who's down type shit.
Man, shit, you gotta go out there, man.
Hint, bro.
We got you. Get anywhere.
No, I'm saying like, we should go one day.
Oh yeah,
we should go one day.
Facts, bro. Just to see how it is.
Yeah,
that's totally different from Houston.
No, I bet, because here in LA, different. It's very different. So now it's like, okay, I'm in the middle, south. Went to the west. Let's check out the east. I've never been there. I'm fucking excited. If we ever end up going, I'm fucking excited. But I'd rather go with people who have been there.
Facts.
So, yeah, I feel like we can do so much shit over there, and I feel like we can make a big project.
Facts, bro. Like, shit, we could hit Soho, bro. That's, you know what I mean. They have a whole bunch of fashion stores there, like Rick. Yeah. I don't know if Supreme's still up there. I think
it still is.
Still up there.
Yeah.
Man, we can hit that hoe. That hoe's crazy.
Honestly, you guys are experiencing a possible collaboration right here. Not even in Houston. Fucking New York. Who knows? Maybe we do something over here.
Hey, man. Time will tell, man.
Time will tell.
Time will tell.
You watch Naruto? You know Naruto?
Bro, I'm a fucking anime head,
Perfect, bro. So
everything in the book.
When you have your girl, look, I got Itachi's ring on it.
I didn't want to say anything. I peeped. Yeah. I saw it.
Itachi's ring. No, whenever you have your girl and you're in downtown, or if you're with your girl and you're anywhere, and you know that there's cracked out people, there's just crazy people.
Become ultra protective.
You have the Sharingan. You have the Mockingjyo Sharingan on your fucking eyes, bro. And you're just aware of everything. You start feeling like God. You're just like,
bro,
okay.
I feel like a Byakugan would even be crazier.
With the Byakugan? Jesus Christ.
Because, like, you ain't trying to, like, kill the homeless people.
No, you're right.
But if I was in that situation and if I had to choose, like, an anime power, it would probably be, like, Ichigo's, like, fucking, like, what the fuck is it called? I'm blanking out. I'm rewatching Bleach. I'm so fucking.
Is it the?
Fuck.
I don't know.
People are gonna be so mad.
I don't want to say some fuck shit and then get people upset.
His Zanpakuto. That's what it's called. That big ass sword that he. Remember? I don't know if you watch Bleach, but he has a Zanpakuto that's fucking huge as fuck. It's like a big cleaver.
The black one with the. I'm not even sure, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll show you a picture, bro.
I'm gonna get fucking raw dogged in the comments or some shit.
Bro, I'll get a fucking Zanpakuto and just go crazy with that sword.
Nah, crazy. Honestly, in that situation, I think the Amaterasu would be pretty badass. Someone like comes at you. You know how badass it would be if you're just like there, and someone's running towards you, and you just fucking Amaterasu.
Your eyes are gonna bleed though.
Doesn't matter. Man's on fire.
Man's on fire. You can't even put out the fire.
On black flames.
You can't even put out the fire.
If anybody who touches him, done for.
You're done.
So only you can take those flames out. But are you really going to? Or maybe you can and then be like, watch out.
I'm not cruel. I'll just like do like a light flicker and be like, hey, watch out. Bust out a Susano or some shit.
You going that fucking hard for a fucking homeless guy?
You know?
A Susano? For a homeless guy.
If they're crazy, if they have the fucking grip socks on, I think I can bust out a Susano.
Probably off a distance, the Chidori blade.
Or the fucking Rasen Shuriken, just throw that bitch.
Doesn't that like have backfire? Doesn't that backfire?
Yeah, that blows up half of Houston, but
yeah,
go big or go home, you know.
you probably
overkill.
Maybe there's a reason why we don't have powers. Let's just be thankful for that. Cause
man, if I had powers, bro, I would be a fucking dictator, bro.
A dictator?
I would be on some like, bro, who can stop me? On some like Homeland.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
because I feel like I'm the same way. My girl told me, she was like, bro, I thank whatever's out there that you don't have fucking powers, because you would have been a menace to society.
I would have been a demon.
Because I give her like these what if scenarios, and then like what I told her, I was like, what if one day like I do some fucked up shit, and she was like, oh, well, I'll probably cry. And I was like, okay, but like what if you cried and I had like the ability, like telekinesis type shit, and then I get mad that you're crying and I make that tear go back inside you.
Oof.
And she was like, what the fuck, or whatever. So yeah, we have like what if scenarios, and
I had a
they're all
bro
pretty
when I was a
sick.
kid. When I was really heavy into anime, I'm still heavy into anime now, but I always fantasize of me having like an anime power and just going to the UN, like the United Nations, walking down the stairs and be like, hey, look, I can murk all y'all niggas right now, type shit, like on some like hidden shadow, like, because like I don't, it's like the shadowless king type shit where it's like, yeah, the UN rules the world, but like
I rule the fucking world
I can fucking
if I wanted to.
type shit.
Some like Superman type shit, like the Injustice storyline. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Yeah.
But he basically made,
It was like an evil Superman, right?
he lost Lois Lane.
And he
So
went
he
batshit crazy, huh?
he went, the first thing he did is went to the UN, or I forgot what it was, and made them sign a peace treaty throughout the whole world,
Yeah,
and whoever disobeyed
killed him.
killed them. It's a crazy ass storyline, but it's a pretty good storyline too. But not really big into DC. I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
But I feel like we started talking about anime and shit like that.
Bro,
but-
I could talk about anime for hours, but
No, yeah, anime's badass. Anime's sick. I'm more of a,
I'm a One Piece guy.
you're a One Piece guy? I've never
fucking
watched
love
One
it.
Piece.
Bro. It's,
I see all the memes.
bro,
They're
it's
like,
too long, whatever. But
yeah, I promise it gets good after episode 1000. I was just like, what the fuck, bro?
not even, bro.
No.
It's super good.
Not so. To our young generation who is looking to pick up a camera, and preferably a film camera or any camera, any word of advice to them?
I would say take the time to actually learn about your camera. Because when I started taking pictures, I took pictures in a time where everybody was shooting film camera. I don't remember if you remember that time, but like
Yeah.
everybody had a 35 millimeter point and shoot. And I don't even know how I got into it. I was just like, I think I just saw like a video of some guy taking these fire ass pictures on this like 35 millimeter point and shoot. And I was like, I can do that, but better. But yeah, just take the time and actually put in a little effort, and to actually learn about the camera, learn about what film stock are good to use, or learn what point and shoot is the best, or whichever one that fits your style. Because, bro, when I got into film photography, you can ask my girl this, but I would stay up until 4 in the morning, consecutive nights, just watching YouTube videos on what camera to buy, what film stock to use, what lenses to use, if I should get a point and shoot or manual DSLR, or if I start with 35 millimeter format or medium format. I was just very obsessed. Even like on my lunch breaks at work, eating fucking hot fries, looking at photography videos. And when I actually got it, I immediately, bro, funny story. My folks was out they went to New York to go visit some family, and I ordered a film camera. But the thing is, they took the mailbox key. So my camera was in the mailbox key, and I kid you not, I tried to break my mailbox for a week straight, trying to get my camera, bro. Like, I was legit looking at lockpicking videos to get my camera because I wanted it. I wanted to shoot so bad.
You
bro.
know, if the mailman's there, you could just be like, can you open this?
But the thing is, I was at work,
Okay.
and I got the notification that, hey, drop off at mailbox. I was like, fuck. So, yeah, bro. Word of advice, just put in a little effort, and it will take you a long way. That's how I've been doing things, and it's going really well. And even still, even when you do learn, also pick up a style. It doesn't hurt to shoot like one person, or, you know what I mean? Because we all have to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
We all get inspirations from other people and make it our own. So, yeah, just word of advice, just put more effort, and not more effort. That sounds more cruel. That sounds kind of mean a little bit, but just take the time to study it. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure they understand, because you can't really be too nice with these type of things. You know, if you want progress and you want results, you have to know about discipline and you have to know about the real world, you know. But
Because, man, there's a bunch of great photographers in Houston. Shout out to Damn Workshop. Shout out to Simon, Donnie, freaking Drea. Who else? Even Cam. He's the craziest photographer from Houston right now. It's Cam. Hope of Dan. Like, everybody. You know what I mean? Like, I just love how photography is heading in the Houston scene. So, shouts out to all of them. Even Donnie's Death Wish is crazy too, bro. He shot for Heaven and all those people, but crazy as fuck too. So
yeah, make sure to send me all of them.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, make sure to send me like all of them so I could tag them on.
Oh,
But,
oh yeah, I forgot. Jacob Lopez and his brother. Shout out Jacob too. That nigga's a crazy photographer too.
Well, guys heard it here. Take the advice. I really appreciate you having on the show, man. It was really awesome finally meeting you. I feel like it was a long time
Appreciate it.
coming. But
Appreciate it.
there you guys have it. We have Adonis, lovely Adonis. You wanna go as lovely, or you just wanna be Adonis?
I would just Adonis is cool.
Adonis. We got Adonis, alias Euros Vision.
Hey, coming out soon, man.
So
And,
stay tuned. We might have a performance afterward. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. And pull up to all the Deep Down South, man. We're just getting crazier and crazier each year. Shout out to the gang. Shout out everybody, man.
Make sure you guys follow him on Instagram to get all the details. He's gonna be. I'm pretty sure you share most of the posts that's gonna happen, right?
For sure.
So follow him. Hit him up for raids. Get your picture taken, man. Look, come on, stop taking those mirror selfie pictures. Get real pictures, all right? So that's really about it. Thank you for coming, and then hope you guys enjoy the performance coming up.
Appreciate you, gang. I wonder if he's still there, bro. I'll be mad if he's